Welcome back, guys. This is John from Broadway Pro Scooters. Today we're opening up a scooter that was anticipated for a long time. I know you've seen photos and some short videos online for this scooter, but we have it. It's finally here, not just in front of me but on our website, but I'll get to that in a little bit. This is the Tanner Fox Lucky Complete. This thing is out of the box, ready to go. I have it boxed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to show you all the parts. I'm going to build it for you, and we'll show you exactly what it looks like from top to bottom with all his specs on it. So you know Tanner Fox has the hollow core wheels right now. This scooter also comes with it, but it's a different color. But you can always get those hollow core wheels on our website as well. We have plenty of those in stock. Just remember that the hollow core wheels that we have in stock right now that you've seen everywhere are limited. So once we sell out, that's it. They're not making another run of these. Maybe he'll make another color in the future. But as of right now, what we have is what we have. Here's the scooter. Lucky hooks it up and packages the scooter really nice, really safe. I can't even pull it apart as well. So if you order the scooter from us, the scooter won't be damaged at all. It'll stay in two pieces since it comes in 2 pieces, but no scratches. This scooter will definitely not get scratched. It'll be ready to go. Gotta cut the zip ties off and let's start building it. Well, here it is. This is Tanner Fox's signature scooter. You can see it has the green that's very similar to the green on his car, his GTR. So it's almost like a color changing green. If you look at it in the light, as you move it around, it kind of changes colors. Really sick. You have his graphics on the bottom, his T-Fox graphics. Same thing on the wheel. This wheel is pretty identical to the wheel he has out right now. It's just this one's all black. So if you want this wheel, you can only get this wheel on the setup. If you want a Tanner Fox wheel separately, the only one you can get is the colored one with all the palm tree graphics. You guys have seen that one before in a previous video. Also, a very unique handlebar. This handlebar is steel and it's definitely a lot different than any of the other Lucky Complete scooters. All the other Lucky Complete scooters have the pry bars, the other style bar with almost like, we call it the Steez box, when you have the bar and the little gap in the middle. So that one, those have the Steez box. This one has more of a rise. You can see right here with his logo as well, a T-Fox logo in the middle of the bar. Alright, let's get this thing together. And before we do it, I want to measure everything just so you guys know the dimensions of the scooter. That way, if you're interested in the scooter, I want to make sure it's the right size for you. You'll know exactly what it is. So, for the bars, go from there. You're looking at about 23 inches high, and the width about 23 wide. Got some bar ends on here, so it gets pushed out to 23.5, but from one end of the bar to the other. So it's 23 by 23. This is a good size for Tanner Fox. Not too sure if the bigger guys will be able to use this scooter, but you can always change the handlebars. This is a very nice handlebar, very slick. I like the rise in the handlebar, just a smooth design. Makes it very cool because again, it's different than every other Lucky Complete. It's the only Complete that you can get this handlebar on. Alright, let's throw this together. Now remember, Lucky has their own compression. It's nothing like anybody else. This is their TCS compression, which means you can just tighten with your hand, which is really cool. You can also just use something to jam in between, like a smaller size Allen key, and you can tighten it that way also. You know how tight you want to have your headset. But I feel with my hand is good enough because you want to over tighten the headset and then it will spin. So let's get this on. That was easy. So the coolest part about this scooter is that you don't have to do anything besides ride it. You get out, you open the scooter up. If anything, taking the scooter out of the box is harder than putting it together because all the packaging, keeping it so nice and protected, nice and safe. So when it's getting shipped to you from us, you don't have to worry about anything getting beat up. But the handlebars slide right on. The headset's already greased and all and brand new. Bearings and the wheels are already tight. Everything's really nice. That's it. So let's give you a rundown real quick before we put this on the floor so when you guys can get it. So you guys know the bars. We did the bars already. It was 23 by 23. They have their own lucky grips, very close to ODI grips. So if you guys like ODI grips, which everybody does, they're very close. I find these a little bit softer, so they almost feel slightly nicer than the ODI. So super nice. You guys can see that right there. And the bars are held on by the lucky double clamp. This double clamp looks really nice because it's beefy. It's really thick. That's very important for a clamp because your clamp keeps your bars from spinning, your compression tight, and all that good stuff. Then you have the lucky integrated headset. This deck is integrated, so the lucky headset spins really nice. This headset is tight. I just tightened it up, not as hard as I could, but close enough, and it still spins very freely and dialed. Now for the fork. This is Lucky's new fork. This is called it's almost like Hurricane or Huracan. I like to say Huracan. It's the Huracan fork. Very sick because it has a nice clean look to it and the legs are thick. The legs on this fork are super thick, which makes the fork strong, and it's not too much of a fork. If that makes any sense. There's very little fork there, but the fork that is there is thick, so it's very light and strong at the same time. And now the wheels. I'll explain to you before that these wheels you can't get anywhere else. You can get the other style wheel with the other graphic separately through our website, but these wheels, the Tanner Fox wheels that are in black, you can only get on this setup. So if you really like these wheels, just get the whole scooter. Why not? The scooter's sick. And you also have the flex brake in the back, steel, which makes things very safe and solid with 2 bolts. Very smart. That way, in case one fails in, you get the other one. Which these are cool because the nut here is a bigger size Allen key, so it's going to be harder to strip. Very smart of you guys. Now, the deck. You guys know and see the color of the deck right now, almost like that color changing, color warping, or however you call it. This green is such a sick green. It has all those graphics on it. You have a little bit of a T-Fox steez on the grip tape with the lucky grip tape right there. And the bottom has his graphics right here. Let's measure up the deck to see what we're working with. So you got the width of 425, which is on the smaller side for the guys, little guys that are trying to get into riding. There's one a lighter deck, and the length is 19.5. So it's 19.5 by 4.25. So it's a very small size deck. So all of you guys that are in the park, you want to get a deck that whips faster, or you're just a smaller guy, this is a really good size deck for you. And let's give you guys a foot space real quick. The foot space is going to be just a hair more than 14, almost pretty much 14 inches of foot room. So you get a lot of foot room because the head tube is pushed really far forward, and a smaller deck, which is good because a lot of times when you get a smaller deck, you always worry about the foot space. But for a 19.5 deck, 14 inches of foot room is very good. Now, you guys had the rundown of the Tanner Fox Complete. We just got these in. They're available on our website at BroadwayProScooters.com. The link is always in the description. We also have the wheels separately. If you're looking at the other wheels, I'll put that link also in the description below. And if you're interested in any scooters, not even just this one, just anything, or you need any assistance, you can contact us. Me and Saki are always at the shop. Remember, subscribe to our channel for more information. Give us some ideas of what products you want to see us unbox, and I'll make sure I'll get to it. Thanks again for watching. This is the Tanner Fox Signature Scooter. See you next time.